On this episode, we're going to show you how to install your Prerunner bumper, your Smittybuilt Xrc9500 Winch, and other accessories. So stick with us, and let's get on with it, shall we? Manly bumper, because we want a manly Jeep, not some baby Jeep. So this one's going to make a man out of our Jeep. Solid steel construction, not plastic like the stock Jeep. Also comes equipped with a winch plate. And to go along with our new bumper, we got a Smittybuilt 9,500 pound winch. That's Smittybuilt, people. The best winch you can buy. So let's get to putting that on too, shall we? Okay, to get our new bumper on, we have to take our old bumper off. Obviously, we can't have two bumpers in one spot. Physically impossible, people. So, what we need to do is get this bumper off and get this grill off, okay? Both of those will make it easy for us to get our new bumper and winch combination on our Jeep. So, what we need for that is our impact gun and our 18mm socket with a small extension. Now you just get right under here, people, and get to the bolts as such. Alright, once you get all the nuts off, you can remove the bumper. Make sure you get all necessary accidents out of your way first. Now that we've got the damn creeper out of the way, we can get the bumper out of the way. Let's do that, shall we? Okay, since it's a baby bumper, it's real light, so you can just throw it around like the baby bumper it is. Over the side, and now you're ready to install your new bumper. Let's go, shall we? Now's the time when you need a little extra muscle because your manly bumper is a lot more sturdy than your old baby bumper that you had on there. So we need the Luch and his buddy Dorito to both get involved in this endeavor. So, Muscle Man, grab your end, and I'll grab mine. Oh yeah! Don't forget! America! Now then, all we need to do is line up our bumper. Just your end up.
You're gonna give me
Once you got it in there, you can install it with these nuts! Alright, it has a lock washer, a flat washer, and a nut. Sort of like Dorito. So you can put one of each on to secure your bumper. Just like so!
Okay.
What's going on down there, Dorito? How's it looking?
Good to go.
He says it's good to go. How about you? All right, now that you got your partner in crime to put all the nuts and bolts in there except for one, you can have him put the remaining one in there and tighten them all up. Now, the ones that come with the new bumper are a different size than the original ones. So make sure you change your socket from the 19 down to the 18mm. Very important, people. Very important. So let's watch as our boy Dorito does his job. Look at him go. Oh yeah, by the way, people, today's segment is brought to you by America! Everyone loves America. Especially the Lucha Cabre.
This one's in a tight spot.
America. If anyone knows about tight spots, it's Dorito. As you remember in a previous episode in the Dorito cam, he was in a real tight spot, but only for a real short time. How you doing down there, Dorito?
Almost done.
That bumper's not gonna fall off, is it?
Well, maybe.
Maybe, he says. Let's watch and see. Let's watch and see as Dorito tightens up all the bolts on our new bumper.
Dude, this is over torque.
Make sure you get all the bolts tightened to factory specifications.
The outer ones, the inner ones are going to have to be done for the top.
According to Dorito, the inner ones will have to be done from the top. We'll wait and see if that's true.
Actually, I could get this one. The other side has to be done.
There's a top one that he can get to. But what do we have here, people? This seems to be a bolt that Dorito has forgotten to place in his proper receptacle.
I haven't forgotten to place it. You're going to put it in.
So let's put it in now, shall we?
Okay. We got that done.
Don't forget to Now that we've got all our bolts tight, we can go down and connect all our fasteners that we disconnected earlier. We've got our bumper all tight. We can plug in the connectors. Plug in all the connectors that you've disconnected before and make sure everything functions afterwards. Now that we've got all our connectors tightened, we can tuck our wires up and make sure they're all out of the way. And after that hard work, it's time for a beer. So, winch! Oh wait, I meant winch. Big difference, people. Big difference. You know when you get old like the Looch, you don't want to lift things like you used to when you were young. So, we're going to call our pal Dorito over to help us lift this heavy Smittybuilt winch up onto our bumper. So, let's go, shall we? Look at that. Almost like it's meant to be there. Thanks, Dorito. We're going to install the solenoid on our Smittybuilt winch. It's very important instructions. It comes with very detailed instructions. You need to follow them. Very important, people. Now then, let's get on to wiring our solenoid, shall we? Very nice piece here. Comes with a mounting bracket you can mount right on top. As you see, it slides right in there. It sits right down on top. You can secure it with several bolts. Just like so. See? Alright, now that we have that secured, we can go on to securing our cables. They're almost foolproof, unless you're a fool. Then they're not you-proof. But they are Looch-proof. So just follow the coding and you'll be fine, people. Yellow C to yellow C. Red B positive to red B positive. And D for the last one. Now Dorito knows a lot about the D. He's had to visit the D cam more than one time. But let's go ahead and secure these down now. Shall we? Oh yeah! America! Now that we've got all our connections nice and tight, and our cables routed the way we want them, we can now take our winch and put it back on our Jeep and tighten everything down and go from there. Let's take a look at it, dig in, shall we? Okay, people, now we can bolt down our winch. It comes equipped with 4 bolts, lock washers, and some nut inserts. You slide them into a little cavity and it holds the nut tight while you screw it in. So let's install all those and tighten down our winch, shall we? Now that we've got all the bolts tight down there and our wires routed, we can go up to the top and make the connections at the battery. Follow me. What we'll need to do is disconnect each cable one at a time and connect our winch cables to the battery. We'll start with the positive cable. Once we've got the positive cable tight, we go to the negative cable. Now we have all our connections tight. Let's move on to the next step, shall we? Now we've got our connections all done. We can go on to install our fairlead. I've already got one bolt installed. I can go ahead and install the other bolt. Just like so. And then secure with a lock washer and the nut on the other side. Tighten this up using our 18mm wrenches. Now we got our fairlead tight. Why do we tighten our fairlead? Because everyone likes a tight fairlead. But anyway, now we can go on to our D-rings. Let's put those on. All they do is screw on. Screw the D-ring on. You can do that with both sides. And then you tighten it up. Just like that. Now we got both our D-rings tightened up. We can go on to our Prerunner bar. The very last step is to put the Prerunner bar on the bumper. That fits on right there. A nice attractive piece to your bumper, isn't it? Let's get the hardware and attach this thing, shall we? And there you have it. Once all your bolts are tight, your Prerunner bar's installed, nice and sturdy. That's how you install your new bumper, fairlead, and winch, all in one shot.
Thanks for watching Dorito and Luchacabra. Like and subscribe.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, and rock on!